What if I told you there's a real country where dragons guard bridges, castles hide in the hills, and caves stretch deep beneath the earth like underground kingdoms? Imagine a place so beautiful it looks like a scene from a fairy tale, yet it's entirely real. Welcome to Slovenia, a land of breathtaking lakes, ancient legends, and natural wonders you won't believe actually exist. This small European gem is packed with surprises, from a mysterious island with a wishing bell to the world's oldest grapevine still producing wine after 400 years. It's a country where you can ski in the mountains in the morning and swim in the sea by evening. And if you think that's wild, wait until you hear about the secret creatures, green forests, and floating churches that make Slovenia a true hidden treasure. Get ready to be amazed as we reveal the top 17 most amazing, shocking, and wonderful facts about Slovenia. This journey will leave you saying, wow. Welcome back to See Why Facts, the place where facts turn into wow moments. Today, we're diving deep into one of Europe's most underrated treasures, the breathtaking and mysterious country of Slovenia. From floating churches and dragon legends to underground wonders and ancient castles, Slovenia is packed with surprises that will shock and amaze you. Whether you've heard of it or not, by the end of this video, you'll be dreaming of visiting this magical land. So buckle up and get ready for an unforgettable journey through the top 17 most amazing, shocking, and wonderful facts about Slovenia. You won't believe what's coming next. Fact number 1. The Dragon Bridge, a real bridge guarded by dragons. Yes, you heard that right. Slovenia has a bridge guarded by dragons. Located in the heart of Ljubljana, the capital city of Slovenia, the legendary Dragon Bridge isn't just a tourist attraction. It's a national icon with a powerful myth behind it. According to ancient Slovenian folklore, Jason, yes, from the Greek legend of Jason, and the Argonauts once stopped in this region and slew a monstrous dragon near the Ljubljanica River. To honor this legend, the Dragon Bridge was built in 1901 and decorated with massive dragon statues that look like they could come to life at any moment. Locals believe these dragons will wag their tails or even fly away if a virgin crosses the bridge. Spooky, right? But it's not just about myths. The bridge was also one of the first in Europe to be made entirely from reinforced concrete, making it a technical marvel of its time. Today, it blends history, mystery, and architecture in one jaw-dropping. Fact number 2, Lake Bled, the fairy tale lake with a floating church and a wishing bell. Imagine a place so magical, it feels like a fairy tale brought to life. Welcome to Lake Bled, Slovenia's most iconic and enchanting destination. At the heart of the shimmering lake lies a tiny island, home to a charming ancient church that holds a legendary wishing bell. The belief, if you ring the bell with a pure heart, your wish may come true. Sounds unbelievable, right? Yet every year, thousands of visitors row across the water in traditional wooden boats just for that one magical ring. Overlooking this picture-perfect scene is the mighty Bled Castle, standing tall on a cliff for over 1,000 years, guarding the lake like a silent protector. The view from up there is nothing short of jaw-dropping, especially at sunrise or when the lake is blanketed in morning mist. In winter, the entire landscape transforms into a snowy wonderland that looks too beautiful to be real. Whether you're seeking peace, beauty, or a little mystery, Lake Bled delivers it all. It's a place where dreams feel possible, legends feel alive, and every moment whispers, wow, nice, awesome. Fact number 3, Triglav, the three-headed mountain that lives in every Slovenian heart. Standing tall and proud in the heart of the Julian Alps is Mount Triglav, the highest peak in Slovenia at 2,864 meters and one of the most powerful national symbols in the country. But Triglav is much more than just a mountain. Its name means three-headed, and it's tied to ancient Slavic mythology, where it was believed to represent a god who ruled the sky, the earth, and the underworld. Incredible, right? The mountain is even featured on Slovenia's national flag and coat of arms, showing just how deeply it's woven into the soul of the nation. There's even a saying in Slovenia, you're not a true Slovenian until you've climbed Triglav, and many people do. Every year, thousands of adventurers and patriots make the challenging journey to its peak, not just for the thrill or the stunning panoramic views, but to feel a deeper connection to their roots. Reaching the summit feels like touching the sky. The sense of pride, achievement, and spiritual awe is overwhelming, and when you finally stand at the top, looking out over the vast beauty of the land, there's only one thing to say: wow, nice, truly awesome. Fact number 4, Postojna Castle, the world's largest cave castle hidden in a cliff. Prepare to be amazed. Slovenia is home to the largest cave castle in the world, and it looks like it came straight out of a fantasy movie. Built into the side of a towering 123-meter-high cliff, Postojna Castle is not just an architectural wonder, but a symbol of rebellion, mystery, and survival. This medieval fortress is carved directly into a cave mouth, blending stone and nature so perfectly that it seems to grow out of the mountain itself. But the real thrill, a secret tunnel system hidden behind the castle walls, once used by the rebellious knight Erasm of Postojna to escape during a siege and bring food from the outside world for over a year. That's right, he was under attack and still managed to sneak supplies using these hidden passages. Visitors today can explore the eerie caves underneath, which stretch deep into darkness and echo with legends of ghosts and hidden treasure. The blend of natural beauty, historical drama, and medieval engineering is absolutely jaw-dropping. Standing before it, one can't help but whisper, wow, nice, totally awesome. Fact number 5, Slovenia, the first green country in the world. Get ready for something truly inspiring. Slovenia holds the title of being the first officially declared green country in the world. That's right, this tiny European nation has achieved something many much larger countries are still dreaming about. With over 60% of its land covered in forests, more than 13,000 caves, pristine rivers, and protected wildlife, Slovenia is a natural paradise where sustainability isn't just an idea, it's a way of life. The capital city, Ljubljana, has even been awarded the title of Europe's greenest capital, where electric buses, zero-waste goals, and pedestrian-only zones are part of everyday life. But what's even more amazing is how the country balances modern living with environmental care. It's clean, peaceful, and powered by renewable energy, yet still buzzing with culture and adventure. Slovenia's commitment to protecting its natural treasures is so strong that it has inspired eco-tourism models around the globe. This small nation is proving to the world that it's possible to live in harmony with nature, and that's not just nice, it's wow, truly awesome. Fact number 6, Slovenia's cheese-making village, where time stands still. Hidden high in the Slovenian Alps, there's a breathtaking place called Velika Planina, a stunning mountain plateau where ancient traditions are still alive, especially cheese making. But this isn't just any cheese. It's made by semi-nomadic herdsmen living in wooden huts that look like they're straight out of a fantasy film. Every summer, these herdsmen travel up the mountain with their cattle, just like their ancestors did for centuries, and produce fresh, mouth-watering Trinik cheese, a rare specialty shaped like little hearts and symbols of love. The smell of wood smoke, the sound of cowbells echoing through the misty pastures, and the sight of herdsmen in traditional clothes feels like a journey back in time. There's no rush, no modern chaos, just the rhythm of nature, old stories, and time-honored secrets passed down through generations. It's a place where every bite of cheese tells a story, every step feels sacred, and every visitor walks away saying, "Wow, nice, absolutely awesome." Fact number 7. Lake Bled, the fairytale lake with a floating island and a wishing bell. Tucked away in the Julian Alps is one of the most magical places you'll ever see. Lake Bled, a turquoise blue lake so picture perfect it looks like it was painted by a dream. But what makes it truly enchanting is the tiny island floating right in the middle, home to a charming church with a legendary wishing bell. Yes, a real bell, and if you ring it 3 times while making a wish, local legend says it just might come true. To reach the island, you must ride in a traditional wooden boat called a pletna, rowed by skilled oarsmen whose craft has been passed down for generations. The lake is also guarded by a dramatic medieval castle perched high on a cliff, watching silently over the shimmering waters below. In winter, the scene turns into a snow-covered wonderland, and in summer, it glows with green hills and flower gardens. Every angle, every breeze, every reflection on the water whispers a story. It's not just a destination, it's a living fairy tale. And when you see it, you'll breathe out slowly and say, "Wow, nice, absolutely awesome." Fact number 8. The mysterious Postojna Caves, a subterranean world that defies imagination. Beneath the quiet hills of southwestern Slovenia lies a world so vast and haunting, it feels like stepping into the heart of the earth itself. The legendary Postojna Caves, recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This cave system features one of the largest known underground canyons in the world, with roaring rivers, eerie sinkholes, and stone bridges suspended high above black abysses. As you walk through dimly lit tunnels and towering chambers, the air grows cooler. The echo of dripping water intensifies, and your imagination runs wild. Is this where ancient spirits dwell? The sheer scale of the caverns, the thunderous sound of the Rika River vanishing into the ground, and the shadows dancing along limestone walls create an atmosphere of both beauty and fear. These caves have fascinated explorers and scientists for centuries, yet much of them remain unmapped, adding to their mystery. It's a place that reminds us how little we truly know about the world beneath our feet. Once you witness this underground masterpiece, your only thought will be, "Wow, nice, truly awesome." Fact number 9, Slovenia's underground train ride. A journey through a living cave. Prepare for an adventure that feels straight out of an Indiana Jones movie. Slovenia is home to the world-famous Postojna Cave, where visitors hop aboard a real underground electric train that whisks them deep into a surreal, otherworldly realm. This isn't your ordinary cave tour. It's the only place on Earth where you can travel through 24 kilometers of underground passages, towering stalactites, and bizarre natural formations while comfortably riding on a cave railway. The moment the train enters the dark, cool cavern, you feel a rush of excitement and suspense. Gigantic limestone sculptures surround you, sculpted by millions of years of dripping water, and some even look like frozen waterfalls or jellyfish. But what's even more jaw-dropping is the fact that this cave is home to the baby dragon, the Alm, a rare, blind, and eerie-looking amphibian found nowhere else in the world. Scientists still call it a biological mystery, a place where science meets magic. Postojna Cave offers a ride you'll never forget. Once you experience it, you'll gasp in wonder and say, "Wow, nice, absolutely awesome." Fact number 10. The secret of Postojna Castle, a fortress built inside a cliff. High on a vertical 123-meter cliff face, defying gravity and logic, stands Postojna Castle, a medieval marvel that looks like it was carved straight out of a fantasy novel. But here's the jaw-dropping twist. This isn't just a castle perched on a cliff. It's literally built into the mouth of a massive cave. Half fortress, half natural wonder, Prejama hides a maze of underground tunnels, secret escape routes, and even stories of a rebellious knight named Erasm who lived therein. The 15th century and taunted enemies by sneaking out of the cave unseen to get food during a year-long siege. The entire castle blends seamlessly with the rock, making it one of the most dramatic and mysterious castles in the world. When thunder rolls through the valley and mist creeps up the stone walls, the place feels haunted with history and echoing secrets. It's no wonder it's been featured in documentaries, legends, and even video games. Standing in front of it, all you can think is, wow, nice, absolutely awesome. Fact number 11, Triglav National Park, where legends, lakes, and lightning peaks unite. At the heart of Slovenia lies a mystical land of towering mountains, mirror-like lakes, and ancient legends, the breathtaking Triglav National Park, named after Mount Triglav, the highest peak in the country and a sacred symbol for Slovenians. This park is more than just a nature reserve, it's a national treasure wrapped in myth and wonder. Every Slovenian dreams of climbing Triglav at least once in their life, not just for the stunning views, but as a rite of passage that connects them to their roots. Within the park, you'll find Lake Bled, which is so serene and clear, it feels like a portal to another world, and roaring waterfalls like Savica, which crash down through the cliffs like nature's thunder. The air is pure, the forests whisper with ancient stories, and the clouds wrap the mountain peaks like veils of mystery. Some even believe the three-headed Mount Triglav represents the gods of sky, earth, and underworld, protecting the land. Once you stand there, surrounded by this untouched beauty, your heart will whisper, wow, nice, absolutely awesome. Fact number 12, the mysterious Alm, Slovenia's real-life baby dragon. Deep in the darkness of Slovenia's karst caves lives a creature so strange. Scientists once believed it was a dragon's offspring, the Alm, also known as the baby dragon of Slovenia. This rare, blind amphibian can live for over 100 years, survive without food for up to 10 years, and never comes to the surface. Its pale, almost translucent skin, tiny legs, and eerie red gills make it look like something from a fantasy movie. Found only in the deep underground waters of the Dinaric karst region, this creature has become one of the most mysterious and scientifically fascinating animals in the world. It navigates in pitch-black water using electroreception, like a superhero with built-in radar. The Alm is so fragile and sensitive to pollution that its health reflects the purity of the environment around it, acting like a living warning system for nature. Tourists and scientists from around the globe come to Slovenia just to catch a glimpse of this living legend. One look and you'll be stunned, thinking, wow, nice, absolutely awesome. Fact number 13, Slovenia is one of the world's greenest and most sustainable countries. Hold your breath because this fact will blow your mind. Slovenia is officially one of the greenest, cleanest, and most eco-friendly countries on the entire planet. In fact, its capital city, Ljubljana, was named the Green Capital of Europe in 2016, and the entire country has been praised by global environmental organizations for its commitment to sustainability. More than 60% of Slovenia is covered in forest, making it one of the most forested countries in Europe. And it's not just trees. Slovenia is a champion of zero-waste cities, ecotourism, clean drinking water directly from the tap, and protected biodiversity zones. Even more shocking, almost every town has its own clean recycling system, and some towns are already moving toward 100% renewable energy. It's like stepping into the future, but with ancient beauty still intact. While many countries talk about going green, Slovenia is living proof that a nation can thrive in harmony with nature. Visiting this country makes you feel peaceful, proud, and inspired all at once. And all you can say is, wow, nice, absolutely awesome. Fact number 14. Birthplace of the Carniolan honeybee and UNESCO-recognized beekeeping traditions. Hidden among Slovenia's rolling hills and lush forests lies a secret that's sweeter than any candy. It's the Carniolan honeybee, a unique subspecies prized by beekeepers around the globe for its gentle nature and incredible productivity. Native only to this region, the Carniolan bee thrives in Slovenia's pristine environment, pollinating wildflowers and fruit orchards with unmatched efficiency. But the magic doesn't stop there. In 2010, UNESCO added Slovenian beekeeping to its intangible cultural heritage list, recognizing generations of traditional hive management, queen breeding methods, and folk customs that celebrate these tiny heroes. In rural villages, children learn the art of beekeeping in school, and local festivals honor the bee with processions, songs, and tastings of golden honey straight from the comb. Visit a Slovenian apiary and you'll see wooden hives painted with folk motifs, hear stories passed down for centuries, and taste honey so pure it practically melts on your tongue. It's a living tradition that reminds us how connected we are to nature. And when you learn how vital these bees are to our food chain, you'll be whispering, wow, nice, truly awesome. Fact number 15. The world's oldest living vine, a 400-year-old wine miracle. Tucked away in the historic heart of Maribor, Slovenia, you'll find the world's oldest grapevine, planted in 1570 and still producing fruit every autumn. That's over 450 years of uninterrupted life. Recognized by the Guinness World Records, this ancient vine clings to the southern wall of the old vine house, where visitors can see its gnarled trunk that's thicker than a car's tire. Each year, it yields enough grapes for a small batch of wine, which the city bottles and shares with special guests and dignitaries. There's even a museum next door dedicated entirely to its story, complete with centuries-old wine-making tools and archival documents tracing its remarkable survival through wars, harsh winters, and phylloxera outbreaks. Local legends say the vine's secret to longevity is a blend of perfect microclimate, centuries of careful grafting, and a touch of Slovenian love. Every time you savor a glass from this vine, you're tasting living history, a reminder that some traditions truly stand the test of time. One look at that ancient trunk and you'll find yourself whispering, wow, nice, truly awesome. Fact number 16. Birthplace of the Lippic honor horses, Slovenia's royal white stallions. Hidden on the sun-drenched karst plateau lies Lipica Stud Farm, the world's oldest still operating stud farm, founded in 1580 by the Habsburgs to breed the legendary Lippic honor horses. These majestic white stallions, famous today for their precise classical dressage at Vienna's Spanish riding school, take their very first steps right here in Slovenia. Walking through the centuries-old stables, you can almost hear the echoes of royal riders and noble courts. Every spring, newborn and foals still dark-coated at birth receive their first lessons on the rolling pastures, and over time, they turn brilliantly white. Visitors can tour the historic estate, watch training sessions that blend art and athleticism, and even ride alongside these graceful animals through parkland that feels suspended in time. It's an equestrian legacy so pure and enchanting, you'll leave marveling at nature's partnership with tradition, whispering, wow, nice, absolutely awesome. Fact number 17. Piran, the Venetian jewel on the Adriatic coast. Perched on a narrow peninsula where the sea glistens like liquid sapphires, Piran is Slovenia's most romantic seaside town and a living postcard of Venetian Gothic architecture. Wander through its maze of cobblestone streets to Tartini Square, named for the famous violinist Giuseppe Tartini, and admire the ornate facades, pastel walls, and tall, slender bell tower that feel plucked straight from Italy. Climb the medieval town walls for a breathtaking panorama of terracotta rooftops. and the endless Adriatic beyond. Nearby, the centuries-old Sazavli salt pans still produce artisanal sea salt using traditional methods, coloring the landscape in geometric pools of pink and white. Despite Slovenia's tiny 47 kilometers coastline, Piron's sunset views where the sun dips behind distant islands in a blaze of orange and purple are nothing short of legendary. In a place this beautiful, every moment whispers, "Wow, nice, absolutely awesome." And there you have it, 17 jaw-dropping, heartwarming, and absolutely wow facts about the magical land of Slovenia. From underground caves with electric trains to ancient vines still producing wine after 450 years, this tiny country proves that reality can be more enchanting than any fairy tale. Which fact blew your mind the most? Drop your favorite in the comments below. We read every single one. If you enjoyed this adventure, smash that like button, subscribe to see why facts for more unbelievable journeys, and ring the bell so you never miss a dose of wonder. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep exploring.